How to cook a premium instant noodle bowl. The prison guard was just about to make noodles when suddenly a prisoner stopped him, telling him to wait until the water boiled to exactly 100 degrees. Then add the noodles and let them sit for exactly 3 minutes. Not a second more, not a second less. And then pour out all the water. Add the seasoning packet and mix well. Next, pour boiling water back into the noodles. Thinking it was ready to eat, the prisoner still said no and made him wait exactly 1 more minute. Only then could he enjoy it. He didn't expect it to be so delicious that it left him stunned. Alin was a rebellious girl with a completely undisciplined lifestyle, yet she was a top chef in a 5-star hotel. Her cooking talent was truly one of a kind. One day, the hotel welcomed a special guest, Chu Kwang, the richest young master in China. Today, he came with the intention of buying the hotel. On the outside, Chu Kwang was incredibly handsome, but inside, he was extremely picky. Knowing this, the hotel had meticulously prepared the best dishes personally made by the head chef. But as soon as he cut a piece of beef Wellington, Chu Kwang immediately spat it out because it was too bad to be enjoyed. The beef was overcooked, while the pastry was too dry. The following dishes suffered the same fate, all thrown straight into the trash. The kitchen was in chaos, and even the head chef had no idea what dish could satisfy this picky guest. Unexpectedly, Alin walked around and checked all the returned dishes. With her talent, she realized the chefs had cooked everything incorrectly, leading to terrible food. So, she immediately set out to create a special dish for the difficult guest. Just as Chu Kwang was about to leave, a waiter arrived in time with Alin's dish, so he reluctantly decided to try it. The moment he opened the lid, a unique aroma hit his nose. It was beetroot pasta. As soon as he tasted it, the young master was stunned because it was beyond delicious. He was extremely surprised by how the dish was made. A combination of rosemary and wine directly created an unforgettable flavor. Chu Kwang couldn't stop eating until the plate was taken away. Even then, there wasn't a single drop of sauce left. He sent Alin a note saying she should try making dishes even more special than this. Meanwhile, Chu Kwang told his assistant he would stay at the hotel for a while and would only eat food made by that chef. That night, while sleeping, Chu Kwang suddenly got extremely hungry and had to personally go into the kitchen to cook noodles. However, his method was unlike anyone else's on Earth. Once the water boiled, he added the noodles and soaked them for exactly 3 minutes, then immediately took them out and put them into an ice bowl so the noodles would be chewy and firm. Then, he added the seasoning and mixed it well, finally adding water and waiting another 3 minutes. Only then was the perfect bowl of noodles complete. But if not eaten immediately, it would lose all its flavor. Just as he was about to take a bite, a noise outside caught his attention. He rushed out and saw Alin. Turns out she had been partying and drinking too much, climbed onto the roof and accidentally fell. Worse, she now tried to jump off. Seeing this, Chu Kwang rushed to stop her, but as a clean freak, he laid paper everywhere he walked, afraid she would dirty the house. Alin, now completely drunk, fainted on the spot. With no other option, Chu Kwang put her into a suitcase and pushed her into the elevator. When the staff opened the door, they were terrified. Because of that action, Chu Kwang was temporarily detained by the police. Starving, he watched the police officer make instant noodles. Not satisfied, he instructed the officer. Boil water, add noodles, soak for 3 minutes, immediately take out, then add seasoning and mix. Pour in more water, wait another 3 minutes, then enjoy. That bowl of noodles shocked the officer, the best he'd ever tasted. Soon after, both Chu Kwang and Alin were released. She intended to apologize, but Chu Kwang immediately refused because he didn't want to seem like he was pitying someone. Suddenly, the officer pointed out he was stepping in poop, which made Chu Kwang even angrier. He threw away his shoes and returned to the hotel. The next morning, while Alin was helping some kids retrieve an umbrella from a tree, she accidentally knocked down a beehive, and everyone ran away with their pants falling down. Coincidentally, Chu Kwang was surveying the area and got stung in the face by bees. Furious, he wanted to fire Alin, but after the security guard pleaded, he let it go. On one condition, she must wear a watch that would alert him if they came within 50 meters of each other. He did it to avoid meeting the unlucky girl again. But he didn't know that this girl was the creator of the beetroot pasta. Afterward, he requested the kitchen to make dishes with eggs. Alin had to show off her skills by creating countless egg dishes. Every time, Chu Kwang ate everything. For days, he only ordered egg dishes, exhausting Alin's creativity. In the end, she made a dish of squid braised with eggs, symbolizing a plea to be forgiven and to choose another dish. This made Tu Kwang more and more intrigued by this chef. However, by then, Alin had gone online and discovered his identity. After being scolded so many times, she decided to get revenge. The next day, she made him a cake combining American almonds, Canadian blueberries, and his gay manager. When he ate it, Tu Kwang was delighted that a chef understood him so well. Born in the US, raised in Canada, educated in the UK, but then the head chef revealed the cake had one more ingredient: truffle. This special ingredient absorbs all surrounding plants, making it a rare delicacy, indirectly calling Tu Kwang a parasite. Enraged, he stormed out to find the chef. As soon as he saw her, Alin ran away, pants falling down again, and hid in the restroom. Tu Kwang didn't believe she was the chef until he smelled the scent of the cake on her. Then he believed. After many encounters, Tu Kwang realized her cooking talent was no joke. From then on, he forgave all past mistakes just to enjoy her food every day. He even visited her house. Though she was a girl, Alin lived messily, with stuff everywhere, and a dirty dog. Tu Kwang had to clean the place himself, lay a white cloth on the table, and eat. At that moment, Alin brought out a dish of royal fried rice made with expensive lobster. Yet Tu Kwang didn't let her sit and eat together because he had a rule. Meals were private and must not be disturbed. After devouring a giant plate of rice, he lay on the sofa and slept. In the days that followed, Tu Kwang visited. Daily, it felt like his home. Through that, their relationship improved. Despite living in luxury all his life, Tu Kwang had never felt the warmth he now felt in this little house, like family. He became less strict with Aileen, and they even ate hot pot together, enjoying fresh snakehead fish. They felt like they were swimming underwater, watching the fish swim freely. But then it started to rain, and the roof leaked, so they had to cover themselves with umbrellas while eating hot pot. Unexpectedly, Tu Kwang invited Aileen to go out and shelter from the rain. But the rain got heavier and heavier. Yet, it made them happy. This strange rain made them keep holding umbrellas, even on the bus. At that moment, Tu Kwang realized something was wrong. They had been poisoned by the fish and were hallucinating. Looking at Alin still high, he didn't close his umbrella either, but enjoyed the moment with her. His heart seemed to flutter in that moment. But the next day, when Alin brought food to the hotel, she was shocked to find Tu Kwang had left. She tried to contact him but heard nothing. Worried, she went straight to his house, only to discover a woman there. It was an awkward moment. Seeing Trio Man's dish, though delicious, he couldn't swallow it. She understood and directly asked her boss to resign, saying what he wanted wasn't food anymore, and her existence was meaningless. Hearing this, Tu Kwang seemed to find the light. He immediately packed and went to find Alin. At that time, she was walking her dog when suddenly the watch rang an alert. Looking up, she saw Tu Kwang coming, but she didn't want to see him. So she turned around and ran away, pants falling again, heading to the market. Tu Kwang's car got stuck, so he got out and used the watch to locate Aileen. But she had put the watch on her dog's neck. Even so, Tu Kwang asked the dog to lead him to its owner. So just like that, the dog ran and led him straight to where Aileen was hiding. Seeing the dog, she thought it was a leopard. At that moment, the two finally faced each other and spoke their hearts. Tu Kwang confessed his feelings to her. Though he couldn't give her a title in the company, there was still a position missing by his side. If she agreed, she would cook for him every day. Hearing those words, Alin felt like her ovaries were about to explode. No more anger, she immediately agreed. And just like that, they had a beautiful ending, living peaceful days together. Without worries. The movie ends here. See you in the next film. Bye-bye.